out there wants to work in tech? Ooh, me. I love tech. Great, now where in tech? I don't know, just in tech. What do you want to do in tech? What skills do you have? What company are you looking for? Just in tech. Well, looks like someone has a lot of questions to answer. A few dozen. I sent them to you. You definitely did. In all caps, new phone, who dis? Hi, I'm Mary Williams, and this is Talking Jobs. In this series of videos, we're exploring what tech jobs are not only available, but also show you how these jobs are involved in just about any industry you can think of. Let's get into it. So, you're curious about working in tech? What exactly do you mean by that? My phone is technology. So are headphones. So is the internet you're watching this video on. Technically, this spoon is technology too, but that's not what we're talking about today. All right, so let's decide on what we're talking about. Technology, for our purposes, refers to electronic objects that help people accomplish tasks. This is most often working with computers or smart technology. You get the idea. So now there are 3 ways to define these types of tech jobs. Role-based refers to a job that requires working with modern technologies in a highly specialized way, like being the computer guy who sets up new computer labs at a school. Product-based is building tech for others to use. That could be hardware like our phones, high-tech watches, or a million other connected products. Or it could be software, like the apps on our phone, the widgets on your watch, or the screen on your smart toaster that gets the bagel perfectly crisp. Sorry, I'm making myself hungry now. Where was I? Oh yeah, there's role-based work, product-based work, and the third is company-based. That's working for a company that is a big tech developer. Like all ye old Silicon Valley developers that brave the American Wild West in search of fortune. While most people often jump to the big names in tech, the reality is that tech jobs are everywhere. In fact, most are not in big tech companies, but in smaller organizations. For this series, we're focusing on role-based tech jobs because in reality, working in tech can happen in just about every company. There are several categories we'll dive into first to explore what tech jobs are all around us in almost every company. The first 2 categories are cybersecurity and web development. These are some of the biggest fields in tech right now, which means they'll both be getting their own videos in this series. Be sure to check out these 2 for more about cybersecurity and web development. See you later, me! One of the first things that probably come to your mind when you think tech is computers, or the little supercomputer in your hand at all times. We can only order food, scroll on Insta, watch Netflix, and like and subscribe because of software developers. This can be heavily tech-based products, or something simple like the screen on your refrigerator. If you're looking to build software at bigger companies, you could be a cloud architect who develop the cloud systems for companies to store data remotely. With the increased focus on work-from-home positions, cloud architects and cloud engineers have become crucial to connect us workers with company HQ, even in our pajamas. Speaking of developing within a company, there's a big department devoted to keeping the computer operations of every company functioning correctly. IT. IT, or information technology, is in charge of keeping all the online elements of a company working, from installing computers and keeping them updated, to protecting all the information a company has saved. The Wi-Fi's not working, well, call IT. The team is made up of IT technicians that work to solve any problems as they come up. The IT department of a company is also responsible for security, which we'll talk about more in our cybersecurity video. And if you're a master in either software development or IT, there are management roles you can get into. Wait, so you have software developers and engineers in the company building apps? Then IT technicians keeping the company's servers and hardware operations going. How do they work together? So that's what being paused feels like? Love that for me. Good question though. The 2 departments are indeed connected, but in many companies, the team that connects them is its own department of tech workers. That third team is called DevOps, which gets its name, surprise, surprise, from the other 2 teams. Software development, Dev, IT operations, Ops. Makes sense to me. As it sounds, The main goal of the DevOps team is automation and communication between the dev and ops teams. Like when a software developer is about to finish a program that will run on IT servers. The DevOps team is there to make sure that there is room to run it effectively and that everyone is aware of what's going on. Without DevOps, each department would basically be throwing work over a wall.
Ow!
And hoping that the other side knows what to do with it. A DevOps architect and a DevOps engineer are both responsible for bringing these two teams together and overseeing their projects. A smoothly running DevOps team makes everything run faster, from updating online resources for a school to even cutting down time to deliver results in a healthcare setting. So there, you have a number of pathways which might be available at any company that utilizes tech, or it's part of how they interact with their customers. But maybe you're more into impacting big decisions at a company. How about becoming a data analyst? When I hear the word data, my brain shuts off. Hey, data is just any information that you can use to make decisions. We all use data every day to inform our lives, like data about the weather to inform what we should wear. I do love my weather app, but are there any other options? Oh, girl, that's one of the best parts about this role. Data analysts are everywhere. They're also known as business analysts, data specialists, data scientists, and lots more with analyst in the job title. Data analysts gather data and look for trends to support business decisions. Your job is essentially to say this is the best decision and these are all the reasons why. Data analysts help marketing to find the right audience for their products, apps, or services. They guide investors in making their next best investments and help healthcare workers to make more accurate diagnoses. Data is more powerful than you might think. Can't be as powerful as my smart TV. Open Netflix. TV, open internet. Is that thing working right? Just give me a second. TV, open my shows. Looks like you need a help desk technician. You may have met one if you had to get help on a program you've used for school or called tech support, or even taken something to any various expert squad for help. That's another great start to your journey in tech careers. Becoming a help desk technician is great for getting some experience and building up a resume, especially while you're going to school. If you like helping your less than tech savvy friends move into the current century, this may be a great starting role for you. Okay, but we haven't talked about how I can actually get a job in tech. Okay, but can we save the questions until the video is over? She does have a point though. There are some common requirements for almost all tech jobs. If you don't excel in one or more of these areas, that's okay. There's still time and opportunities to level up what you know about technology. First of all, communication is key. Being able to explain tech concepts to people who may be a little out of the loop is a huge part of the job. If you've ever talked a parent through setting up a smart TV, you're doing a great job so far. Next is teamwork. Most tech roles require lots of collaboration. Then there's creativity, problem solving, and attention to detail. In the tech world, things are always in need of fixing in new and very detailed ways. And then there's passion and curiosity. If you're interested in learning more about tech, even outside the industry, this field might be a good fit for you. When it comes to the training and education needed, most of the roles we talked about require some form of certificate or post-high school degree. Hey, what's another couple of years of school? You can't go wrong with a bachelor's in computer science. That'll cover you for a lot of jobs. But some require more specific degrees. Outside of college tracks, there are also short-term training programs that can take a few months to a year to get the skills to work in the industry. Like college, these programs can be pricey, so it's best to do a lot of research before committing. If this is just the start of your exploration, props to you. Keep exploring by checking out the 4 other topics we have ready for you, and of course, do some digging yourself. Think about what you're interested in and find out how tech can fit in. Like working with animals? How about building a better software to give them treats when you're not home? Aw, so cute. Another hugely important thing is networking. It's one of the biggest ways you can keep learning more and find out about new opportunities. Check for tech clubs at school or even online. Keep improving your skills too. Take coding classes, computer literacy courses, and design websites for practice. Whatever you're interested in, just keep doing that. Until next time, or the next video, I'm Mary Williams. The link is right there. That's all I'm saying.